Hello everybody. Again, really sunny. I can't quite see what I'm doing, so it will be a surprise, I guess. Not sure if good or bad, though, in terms of buzzword video result. Have some notes, not much, honestly, to say for now, is how to structure some things. But the other day I saw in Instagram, I was scrolling. I'm now into the mood, into scrolling this explore page. I know it kind of makes my life not that boring and how to say horrible feeling. Yeah. So and there was a video of a girl who gets through her sketchbooks of like for last couple of years, and it was like a stack of those, and she opens them and shows briefly. There's a lot of those things, some experiments, some things from photos, whatever, different mediums, you name it, just creative outlet sketchbooks, right? And I look at those and it kind of hit me like more, I wouldn't say more vividly, but that was kind of demonstrative enough about things that I already knew, that I, like last time, I actually had a sketchbook which was filled by something creative in color, or like something really which I would put in like hours of work and I would like it. I don't even remember what it was. I mean, I actually never even had a sketchbook filled with works, or even if let's just say I in general I don't finish sketchbooks, so just open, start, and then never finish. I forget about them, and then just they lay somewhere in dark place in the storage and just pressure me, because like, hey, whispering in my head like, we're not finished, and I forgot my ring. So the thing is that even if we collect all the things together and last, I think 3 years, maybe even 4, I don't have anything to fill those things, to fill a sketchbook. I have lots of sketches, like people from the street, objects, subjects, compositions. I have the paintings, made for school, for academy. But it's not the same. It's not free creative outlet. It's just I don't feel joy when I create those things. Last time when I felt joy, I think it was, God, I don't remember. It was maybe 7 years ago, and I remember it was copies. I call them copies of photos. Like there are photos of something or somebody. I like it, and I just transfer it on the paper. Meaning, like I actually copy them by hand. Almost no eraser, maybe even not eraser. And I remember there was a stack of things I was doing, 30 images, like a month, every day. Somehow I had enough energy for that. I was doing things in pencil, graphite pencil, and I had those images, how I call them, drawings somewhere, A4, printing paper. At this point, I'm so bad with sketchbooks kind of drawing that I always had like mostly A4 kind of paper. And so I remember when I remember it was joyful for me to draw something, was about childhood, teenagehood, about 14, 13, 15 maybe. And I had maps folders with A4 little things. I had their characters drawn with gel pens, with graphite pencil, even with color pencils, crayons, which was to me really, I think it was last time when I actually touched them till now. Yeah, and it was joyful back then, but afterwards, no. And I was looking at those sketchbooks of the girl, and I was understanding that clearly it was joy for her to do all those things, because man, I know how much work I have to put in just tiny landscape with gouache, you know, it's hours of work, of patience, concentration, etc. I don't have energy for that. And it also made me think that if I like, if sort of managing, wait a second. By the way, funny new cup. Uh, yeah, which probably I'll have to mirror the video, I guess, whatever. The irony of this mug, cup, thermal thing, whatever, is that it is really, like, it says, help me, I'm poor. The irony of it is that this is true, and also this mug was really expensive, and I couldn't afford it, but I bought it, because I needed a mug and I liked this one, and I decided that I better take this than some other one, which I don't even like. Yeah, and it's also bad quality. Irony of life. Yeah. So, moving on. If we will make an analogy, or how do you call it? Measure, let's just say, the dependency from the energy that I have or I don't have with the amount of sketchbooks, so to speak, I have in my life, and which I was drawn in and it was bringing me joy, then the truth is kind of really sad that I didn't have energy for that, and John wasn't bringing me any joy for the last sort of 10 years or so at least, which for real, honestly, it's way much worse. The number is even more scary. And because the joy was replaced by I have to, which, okay, for work, I have to draw for that. So whatever I do in sketches, by hand, it's for that. Like, this I have to is kind of sort of understandable. But there also was this have to, it replaced all the other things, you know, because when I was, okay, I, for example, see a picture, or I see a picture, a photo, or a painting, and I want to copy it, or just I want to do this, or I want to something like this, but different for me. There was always this pressure of you have to do it properly, like you have to, like, I, how to say, there is no enough of my face expressions to uh, describe how horrible this pressure is, and how it sort of not even sucks the light out of you, but makes you immediately in this rigid stone costume where you can't even move and you don't have any choice. You're blocked immediately because you have to throw yourself away, forget yourself, and just do as it's supposed to be, not as you want it. And it's not even just about perfectionism, but it's also about it's supposed to be. It has to be. This has, and God, this is such a simplifying thing in my life, and horribly art is the most confused. Yeah, and I don't know, that kind of pressure, and so it sucked the energy in life from me. And I mean, the moment you think that I have to do something certain way, it's supposed to be that way, not my way, I can't relax, I can't enjoy the thing, the moment it's done before I even started. The sun goes here. I hope there will be enough light, or what, just the color or whatever. Fine. And so the conclusion is kind of sad. Whatever I created in last minimum 10 years was not for me. It was for somebody else, for that's supposed to be. And so I didn't have any joy from art last decade. Freaking decade, you know? That month of graphite doesn't really, how to say, kind of count, because again, it was the moment I drew, like the moment I did some copy there, I was like, oh, I have to do 30 days. And I was like, I have to, not just, I want to, but again, it was a pressure because it's commitment. Me commitments are on different sides of the spectrum, and it's also different spectrums, let's just say. And so it was always a bad idea, though, you know. And those people who are like always good with those 100 days projects, like with projects first of all, with the ones which last, you have to do them every day or every week, or like, how to say, consistently. So not for me. always breaks me. Again, always huge pressure, so you better not even start it because you already failed. And yeah, so I guess this was one more proof of me making right decision, I guess, about quitting art. Yeah, and I'm really kind of long in the video, but a moment, there was one more thing that I wanted to say about that. Um, Got it. You know when you wrote something and then you're like, what did I even write? Because my handwriting is horrible. And I'm not even a doctor, you know. Yeah, so one more thing that I wanted to say. Uh, Now there was a period of time when I was thinking, oh God, I was thinking like every new day I wake up and I'm thinking, well, maybe it wasn't that bad. Maybe I still have to pursue art and everything I thought yesterday was just, night thing. I don't know, I was depressed. I was not in the mood or something. And then other mood comes and I'm like, no, I was right. I have to stop it because there is some event at the academy happening and the girls tell me about it, and then it was like always emotional carousels. And it's really exhausting because really you never, how to say, can predict it. You can't control yourself and your decisions at this point. And the hair. Mm. And so I was kind of exhausted. I was thinking, well, how to say, can I please decide, my dear mind, can I please decide already once in the lifetime and that's it, done? And I don't remember what actually exactly happened, but I think it was just more of a pile of things, which, how to say, pile of things here and there, little stories, little feelings of mine that I can't do it, feeling nauseous about doing one academy project, which I'll have to probably after I get there, or another one, etc. And they were kind of, all those little things were kind of getting together and making me understand with every tiny step that yes, it is the right decision, and like with every day more and more and more, until a certain point somehow I just felt it done, and it actually even got out of my sight, and now just my head is kind of silenced at this point because I'm feeling that just there's no question anymore for now, which I know when I get back home, I'll get back in the academy, in the building, and I understand that I will have my doubts again, and people who will, one moment, um, who will actually make me probably say, hey, like, make me to change my uh, mind or something like this, and I'll be like, well, I don't know, blah blah, but for now, really, no, it's the right thing to do. Yeah, and maybe I'll be able to live and recover because really my health just showed me last couple of days that like it's even worse than you thought it is, and with every day of recovery, which I hope will still happen in the future, we will show you how bad it was, and how bad it is. Mm. So yeah, and it is it for now. So. Mm.